Okay, welcome to day 10 of the Coronavirus Read Alouds. I have something special and different for you today. This is a book from Pakistan, written by the founder of an organization called GoRead.pk. They're on Instagram, you can follow them, and I hope you will. GoRead.pk is a nationwide movement in Pakistan of registered volunteers who go out into the community and read for an hour a week to underprivileged children. Their goal is to bring about social change through joyful story read-aloud sessions, as well as opportunities for independent reading. And GoRead.pk focuses on the development of character traits in children that we know from research leads to their success in life. So there's a big emphasis on character development, on compassion, and on appreciation of literature. So I love this. GoRead.pk envisions a Pakistan where every child in every village and city grows up with memories of joyful story sessions. Well, that is a mission I am totally on board with, and that is why we are going to read today a story called Matching Dupattas by Nusser Saeed, who's also the founder of GoRead.pk, and it's illustrated by Nyla Ahmed. Now, I have a little problem here, and that is I don't have the physical book. What I have is the text of the book, and I will show you a photograph, I'll show you a picture on my computer of one of the illustrations, but it's a bit cumbersome to read, off my computer, so we're not going to do that. Before I begin to read, I want to just heads up on a couple of terms that may be unfamiliar or, whatever. There's reference in the story to Eid, spelled E-I-D, which is the big celebration at the end of Ramadan, the feast that culminates in weeks of prayer and fasting. There's a reference to henna, which is, of course, a vegetable dye that's used to make beautiful designs on the skin. It can also be used, as I discovered disastrously once, to color hair. Let's just put it, I don't look great as a redhead. There's a reference to something called Chand Raat, Chandraat, which is the appearance of the new moon on the last day of Ramadan. And to something called sweet gur, or also known as jaggery, which is a kind of lumps of granular sugar that may be golden or darker brown that people like to eat. And of course, dupatta itself, which is a large scarf, like a shawl that girls and women might wear on their heads. Okay, so here's the story of Matching Dupattas. Heer and Amani were friends, best friends. Together, they fed the chickens, climbed trees, shared secrets. Hang on, I'm going to show you that picture. This is the only picture you're going to get to see, so look at it closely. Here are the two girls sharing secrets in a tree. So just fix them in your mind as I read the story. Those are the characters you're hearing about. So they fed the chickens, climbed trees, shared secrets, and did their homework. They both loved wearing big sunglasses. On Eid, they made beautiful designs with henna on their palms. When they finished their schoolwork and chores, they played snakes and ladders, the old board game, and hopscotch. They ran around playing hide and seek. On Independence Day, they made the flag of Pakistan and wore green clothes. On Chand Raat, they looked for the Eid moon together. Both Heer and Amani had long hair and often dressed like each other. "Braid my hair just like Heer's," Amani would tell her mother, and that's what her mother would do. "Your hair is long now," Heer's mother gently said as she put oil in her daughter's hair. "Just like Amani's," said Heer happily. Her mother smiled. Heer would go to Amani's house to listen to her grandmother's stories. Amani called her grandmother Dadijan. Heer called her Dadijan too. The girls loved listening to Dadijan's stories and sucking on the sweet gur she gave them. Days went by. Heer and Amani spent a lot of time together. They were best friends who believed that they were just like each other, and that made them happy. Until one day, something happened that surprised them. Dadijan got a gift. It was a new mirror. Heer and Amani had never seen a mirror before, and they ran to look. What they saw in the mirror shocked them. They saw two little girls who were not at all like each other. They were different. Heer looked at Amani. Amani looked at Heer. Then they looked Then they looked in the mirror again. They had tears in their eyes. "Your skin is dark," said Heer to Amani. "And you are fair," Amani replied. The more they looked in the mirror, the more they saw how different they were. Both the girls were crying now. "I thought I looked like you, Amani," Heer said sadly, "but I am so different." "How can we be best friends? We don't look like each other," Amani said as she choked on her tears. Dadijan came in and saw the girls crying. "How can we be best friends when we are so different?" Amani asked Dadijan. Dadijan smiled and pulled the girls close. She looked at both of them. "You are both beautiful," she said gently. "Look in my eyes. You will see what I see. Two beautiful girls. Yes, you are different, too. You both come from different places. The color of your skin, hair, and eyes comes from your parents and their parents. Being different doesn't mean you're any less beautiful than the other. You may be different outside, but inside you're the same. Kind, friendly, helpful, and loving. That's what makes you best friends," said Dadijan. "Now I have a gift for you," Dadijan told the girls as she left the room. She came back with 2 dupattas, 2 matching bright yellow dupattas, which she draped over their heads. "Now, go and look in the mirror and you will see what I see. 2 beautiful girls who look very different from each other. But if you look carefully, you will see that they have the same sparkle in their eyes and smiles that can warm up the world, and that is what makes them best friends," Dadijan said. "You are different, yet you are the same," said a smiling Dadijan as she gave the girls a big hug. So, I hope you enjoyed that story from Pakistan. Please follow goread.pk, and if you're in the subcontinent or in Pakistan, you can support them, I hope. Maybe join and volunteer and read to children who could really use it. So thank you all for listening. I'll be back tomorrow. I have got a fairy tale for you tomorrow. Take care. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Okay, bye.